neck of the woods with another video. I made a video, I think it was the first video I made this year, called No Simp Zone in 2017. I was planning on talking more about the topics relating to simping and whatnot, but I got sidetracked with, the false flagging by the so-called sisterhood of failure. Well, actually, that is what they are, the sisterhood of failure. That was attacking YouTubers and their content, trying to flag their channels. So I had to talk about that. Then one of my subscribers requested me to talk about basically how LA is relating to black people, and I answered his request into a long series. So now I'm going to get back to talking about simping because it's real important, and we need to continue to wake up more brothers out there. In this video, I'm going to talk about how simping is hazardous to your health as a man. Simping, when you simp, well, first let me go over the definitions of simping. A simp is, I've heard one say, a sucker idolizing mediocre pussy. That's one definition. Then another one is sucker idolizing mediocre pussy. I don't know, but basically a simp is it could be looked at many different ways, like a man that is overly nice, overly giving compliments to women, being a gentleman. Yes, being a gentleman can be seen as simping. Pretty much, there's really no need to be a gentleman to these women in this day and age when they already have everything going their way. Everything is afforded to them. Everything is pretty much given to them these days, for now anyways. You also have the terminology mangina and whatnot. That's like basically another form of simping, or it could be synonymous with simping, depending on how you look at it. So that's pretty much it with the definitions. I could go on and on about simping. I just wanted to give a brief definition for those who may not be clear on what a simp is. I'm not the first person on YouTube to talk about it, so you can just Google the word simp, S-I-M-P, or listen to it on YouTube, and you will get probably thousands of results back. But now, the how does simping how is simping hazardous to your health? Well, when you put that much energy into something like simping, it's like, number one, you're not gonna get anything back. You're not gonna get your return back. What you're doing as a lack of game, with your lack of game and lack of knowledge of female nature, you think you are actually accomplishing something. You think you are building something. You're building a goal. Your goal is to impress this woman That's also another form of simping. You try to always impress females. So you think that being nice, being kind, being sweet is impressing these women, when in fact it's really not doing anything for the woman. She knows that she can count on you. She can turn to you when she needs something from you, and you will happily and cheerfully do whatever it is you need to do to help this woman in her need. But she will not she will take you for granted. She will not appreciate it. You're not going to get any pussy as a result. Um, you're not really even going to get an afterthought. You're just going to be her friend, her buddy, her pal. So simping, that pretty much, I mean, that can be hazardous to your health, because you're sitting there going crazy as to like why this woman is not like giving you the time of day. You're spending your money. That usually simps spend large amounts of money, not just money but time. So you're wasting time, you're wasting money. That is indirectly hazardous to your health, because if you you're just wasting your time, you're not getting anything in return, you're spending your money, you're pretty much going broke. And of course, when you're broke, that is hazardous to your health, whether you know it or not. Um, I don't need to really just go there on that, because, when you're broke, that is a stressful situation. Trust me, I know. I'm broke myself, and I'm like working all kinds of gigs and different ways of like trying to make some money. That's why I really couldn't have a girlfriend at this time. I'm still trying to get my life together, to be quite honest. But yeah, simping is hazardous to your health. Simping, you're not accomplishing your goals. I'm talking about real goals, like whatever your goal may be that doesn't involve pussy. Whatever your goal may be. It may be to go to school, get an education, or learn a trade, learn some skill, you know, or probably just move up within the company, whatever job you're working at, if that's your goal. Make money, save more money. You're not going to be able to do that if you're simping, because you're putting too much time, energy, effort, money into this woman who you like more than she likes you. That's the problem. Also, simping can also be in the form of, like, let's say you're out in public and you see a woman in distress. You think she's in distress, or she appears to be in distress. And then you just step up to her, this total stranger, this person who you don't know from Adam, but, you know, because this person has a pussy, you're willing to lend a helping hand to a stranger you don't know. And you don't know even the situation of this total stranger who happens to have a vagina between her legs. Uh, you might be getting yourself into trouble not knowing. That's another way of how simping is hazardous to your health. Um, you don't what, and it could be like a million different scenarios or problems of whatever it is going on with this woman, and you're just stepping right up there to the plate, and you don't even know what plate you're stepping onto. You might be stepping onto a crumbling plate that is covering a pitfall, and you're about to fall right in it. You don't even know that. So, yeah, that's another way of how simping is hazardous to your health. Also, you might again do another favor. Any kind of favor you're doing potentially could be hazardous to your health, because instead of you sitting back relaxing enjoying your free time, or you could be putting your mind towards something else that's, you know, tangent and more important, that could actually benefit yourself in the long run. You are volunteering basically yourself to do a favor for this woman. Again, just another form of wasting time, energy, and potentially creating stress in your life. Mental stress, potentially physical stress, psychological stress. All that is hazardous to your health. You don't know that. You don't realize that because this girl has a pretty face, or she has a nice body, or whatever it is that she has that you like. Hell, I've seen simps even go after and just try to do right or whatever, or help out women who are just straight up unattractive. It doesn't matter as long as she's a woman. That's all that matters. A woman who you don't know. That's the most important. You don't know this woman. You don't know her from Adam. So why are you helping her out? Why does she deserve you helping her out? You don't know her. She doesn't know you. She's actually looking at you like you are a weakling, like you are a fool. You are an idiot. You are just giving her the idea that she can take advantage of you. Really, you're taking advantage of yourself, and then you just open yourself up to that. So anyway, I'm not going to make this video long. I just wanted to briefly touch on how simping is hazardous to your health in numerous ways in which I just didn't. I touched up on it. Well, that is all I have to say on this matter. You guys have a good one.